A ninja. Ninja vanish. Welcome back, everybody, to Narikiri Dungeon. In the last episode, we just did a time jump here at the future city of Toru. And as soon as I stepped outside, I was beset by ninjas. And there's the greatest ninja of all time. It's Suzu-chan. Okay, this is going to be an awesome episode. I did not realize that we would be meeting Suzu so soon. So these guys think that we are working for Pruto, who was one of the secret bosses in Tales of Phantasia, the original, like down in the Moria Gallery, another one of those special bosses. The underworld demon king. Just gonna leave Ethos there by himself? Or herself? I still don't know, is Ethos a guy or a girl? Somebody tell me in the comments, because Ethos uses the Japanese boku, which is the male word for I or me, so I assume that he's a male, but then he considers himself a mother figure for Dio and Mel. So does that mean he's a girl and just uses the word boku? I don't know. But that's a masculine word, so it looks like we're in prison here, and this is a little strange. Mel and Dio are talking because this isn't our time. The time, device was supposed to bring us back to Mel and Dio's timeline so we could fix the prism ring. But this is not our timeline, especially if Suzu's here. This has to be, much farther into the future. Looks like Dio's got a secret plan here. Mel's not too sure about it, but Dio says we should try it. What are we gonna do? Like trick the guard? Hide behind the corner? They're not there! They're gone! As if. You guys should come down right now. Oh, they're hiding in the ceiling. And he's like, you're trying to make a fool of us? The great ninjas? Hurry and come down from there. And, yep, somebody came down, that's for sure. Roddy is always doing this falling from the sky effect whenever she shows up. Roddy says, you two look like a bunch of spiders up there in the ceiling. Mel's a little upset about that. Spiders? Let's escape! I love junglish. Oh, we will not be escaping from this one. Suzu is way too OP. Have you ever played the original Phantasia? Usually you don't use Suzu much, but I highly recommend switching Suzu out and using her as your main character instead of Cless. She's actually a really cool character. Yeah, I figured. There's no way you can take out Suzu, man. Oh, she's apologizing here. Because apparently she knows the truth. Now, we're not the bad guys. Oh yeah. I am so hyped. This is going to be an awesome episode because Suzu is just so awesome. Shinobi? Suzu-te, moshikashite. Oh yeah, finally Dio realizes it's one of the legendary time-traveling heroes. gonna say, I knew Dio should have heard of her, since he knows all the original heroes. So don't suddenly ask all these questions. Why are you here, Roddy? Continually asking questions. So, yep, it appears we have not returned to our time. And Roddy confirms that we're in the wrong time period. Take a deep breath, Roddy says. And listen to Suzu-chan's explanation. So yeah, the king of the underworld, Puruto, is attacking the world, filling it with shoki. Hey, good old shoki poisoned my asthma from Tales of the Abyss. And if it's breathed in, it'll, slowly kill people. So they're kind of at war. Alright, so we had a long conversation there about the war with Pluto. Suzu and her, ninjas are trying to stop him from basically killing everybody with shoki. Just kind of a poison atmosphere, purple gas, whatever. But yeah, I must put Suzu in the party. This is gonna be so awesome. Check that out, it's Suzu! Always been one of my favorites. Hopefully she has all her Nimpo special moves. Hopefully she has like her summons, like she can summon the frog and ride on that to do a big attack. Ah, nice to see a Japanese classic style room. We got our tatami mats. Got a new shinobi costume. We got a sword there with kanji on the wall. Got our zabuton. I'm a big fan of zabuton. Oh, hey! And we have the onsen. So, just like all other Tales games, we're probably going to have an amazing onsen scene. Here's the guy's side. Hey, the guy's side gets a little rubber ducky in the onsen. Nothing now, but probably later in the story we'll have the traditional onsen scene. But for now, I'll just walk around in the onsen with my full outfit on. Very unceremonious. Oh hey, there's a fan in the summertime. That looks pretty suspicious. No surprise there. Wonder Chef. Tamago tofu. So we got some the egg tofu recipe. Yeah, I like the tatami mats and sliding doors. See, I'm pretty sure this is more in the future, right? Isn't Suzu's timeline the farthest in the Phantasia game, as I recall? I don't know, maybe Dio and Mel's is still past this? I'm not sure. But yeah, here we are in the Shinobi Village. Want to welcome everybody back to Narikiri Dungeon. We had a great start to this one. I did not expect to be in the Shinobi Village and get Suzu. Oh hey, what's that? Another suspicious object, which means Wonder Chef. Tonkatsu. I don't really eat tonkatsu, but hey. Looks good. Once again, I still kind of have that graphical bleeding effect going on with my capture card. I think it's like all these trees. Like whenever I'm in a dungeon or a map with all these like small tree objects or something, it really drops frames. I'm not sure why it does that. Could be the layering or something, I don't know. But yeah, I apologize for that. Occasionally it sort of bleeds and then it goes back to looking good. But that is not your internet connection. It's somehow the way I captured it. Alright, so I just went through the shops buying as much stuff as I could. Trying to get some new weapons and stuff. Need to get some food here. And miso! What in the world? Miso! 80,000! How are you supposed to buy even one of those? Man. Next time I go to the store, I need to buy some miso. They're talking about using the money from their battles. Like we should use it for something nice, but then Mel says, yeah, but we have to fight in the battles in order to get money. So it's a vicious cycle, so we just gotta save up the money. But Roddy's idea, we should just blow all the money and do something fun, like go to a 5-star restaurant. And of course, Mel disagrees with that. We could use a little bit of the money, right, for something fun? No, guess not. Mel is one dangerous girl. She's serious about saving money. So, yeah, if I would have known miso was that expensive, I would have stocked up at the shop. Which is ironic because miso is like one of the cheapest things. When I go shopping, I can get a nice large container of miso for maybe 800 yen, 700 yen, and you know, it lasts for several months. And yes, the large tubs of miso you can keep for quite a while. They last for quite a long time. Just keep it in the fridge and you pull out a little bit of the miso paste, mix it in hot water with tofu, and have yourself some miso soup. But for some reason in this world, miso is super mega expensive. So yeah, I'm fearing the getting the recipe that uses miso. That's probably a meal I'm not going to be able to cook very well. Okay, I think we explored everything. I just wanted to look around the shinobi village. Yeah, I definitely wanted to get into some fights here with Suzu-chan, see how she performs. Yeah, this is not the timeline we're supposed to be in. Though Toru is still there. Euclid is still there. Well, we're going to head here because we left Ethos behind, if you remember at the beginning of the episode. And Dio's wondering why Roddy's there. You know, didn't you use the time device to travel, you know, to where Daos is? So why is she still there? Actually, it's probably her fault. It's her fault that she jumped in, you know, to the time machine and messed up the coordinates. So Suzu's mentioning that we need to go see Volt because the, you know, time machine device isn't working and needs more power now. And of course, where are you going to get power? From Volt. But Mel's worried about Ethos, because, you know, they got separated. And this is the location where we got separated when Suzu ambushed us. So maybe we're gonna have a quick look around. Dio. It's like, while we were in jail, you guys were enjoying the onsen. And Roddy apparently was enjoying the onsen too. They were ignoring the two kids that were in prison while they were just relaxing in the hot springs. And of course, Albert wants to join the ladies, as he always does. Because he is a hentai closet. Good thing Dio's around to put him in his place. They asked Dio if he wanted to join them in the hot springs, and he's like, I'll pass. Dude, you had a great chance there. Come on. Okay, so in this episode, these are the outfits that I'm gonna have on for a bit. Mel's nurse outfit, since I don't have a healer, since Mint is gone. And switching it up a bit, went back to Dio for a bit. And of course, we're gonna have Suzu in the party, which is gonna be epic. But here we go. We're gonna go to Volt's cave here. And we need to get Volt so we can fix the time device. And at the same time, look for Ethos. Oh yeah, look at that. One-hit kill. So these are the demons that work for Pluto. So we're probably gonna have to fight Pluto at some point, which I think is cool. Pluto, not to be confused with the planet, even though his name is the same. So we're all gonna fight together. Suzu's kind of surprised. She didn't realize that these two could fight so well. Pluto's minions here are gonna get a big surprise. Oh man, check out Suzu. She is so awesome. This is the power of Narikiri. So Suzu was talking to the minion there, saying, "You better tell your boss we're coming for him. You better watch out for Narikiri. Narikiri people are dangerous." This doesn't quite feel like Volt's dungeon. That's a negative egg, as opposed to a positive egg. I'm always amused about enemy names. So since it's a negative egg, does that mean it's a rotten egg? Suzu got a title there. Oh, hey, this is the place. Oh, Suzu says this is where I met Cless for the first time. We have a little bit of backflash. Some rogue ninjas that betrayed the village. Prepare yourselves. She's too fast. Suzu's too epic. And she runs away when she sees Cless. Yeah, I'd run away too if I saw a weirdo in a Superman cape pretending he was Superman. No, not really, but is that really the way it happened? In the original Phantasia? I can't remember when Suzu and Cless had their first meeting. Wow, definitely have to try out Suzu. She's got all of her tricky ninja moves. Really? There's nothing up here. Absolutely nothing. Just that red enemy, apparently. See, I don't quite remember Volt's dungeon being like this, but I don't know, maybe it was. Like with some inside and outside areas. So maybe we light this light bulb up with the sorcerer ring. No? What this? Uh-oh, and how do we get out of here now? So turning the power on, the electricity opened the door. But, Is there a way I could turn it off and then go out and turn it back on? Oh, haha, you just walk right through it. Didn't even take electric damage. A sleep charm. I don't remember Volt causing any sleep status. I need the anti-shock charms, probably. It's like a little cave here with a sign which says there's a switch inside that's necessary to open the door. How convenient. Wait, that door opens. It must be a farther door that the sign is meaning. Yeah, there is a switch in there. That's an interesting little tunnel. And the message said there was a mysterious door that opened somewhere. Not quite sure where I'm going here. I'm probably going to go ahead and just explore this dungeon in this episode, and then we'll do the actual fight with Volt in the next one. As I'm guessing the fight's going to be long and tough. I might get my butt kicked. Everybody's asleep. I got over 300 over brave, 300%. Don't think I've gotten it that high before. But yeah, we'll probably just look around this dungeon, and in the next episode we'll battle with Volt. Volt being one of the hardest enemies, at least for me usually. With all the stun and everything, Volt is always a challenge. Remember, in Eternia, he's quite difficult. And Symphonia, he's not a pushover either. So you got that ring from your person that loves you? Or that you love? Nell's trying to make it romantic. There was a scene there explaining Roddy's ring a little bit. Basically, you know, by getting a lot of mana into it, she can use it as a time travel device. And that was probably the way to go, since there was a cutscene. So I'm going to go ahead and go the opposite way here. See if I missed any treasure chests. Because whenever there's a cutscene, that usually means it's the main route. Why these signs are kind of useless, but it says here this is kind of a warning. This is a one-way door, I assume. So if I go through this way, I can't go back. But that's okay. I'll just skip to that point so you guys don't have to watch me walking all the way back. Okay, this is the entrance area. So let's check these side rooms real quick that I skipped. Okay, glad I came back this way. And then I'll just have to do a quick roundabout to get back to where we were. Before that, let's see what juicy items we skipped. Guess I should have gone this way first, huh? Wow, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Some money. Shakujo. Maybe a wand weapon for mint or something. And yeah, here we are back at the beginning of the dungeon. So let me go ahead and walk around that. Let me go ahead and jump back. Okay, everyone. This is where we had the cutscene, and we'll continue from here in the next one. We'll see you then when we take on Volt.